we finna do is we finna get to know what the hell been going on this week. And it's been quite a week. It's been a long week. Well, to get you in the know, just in case you've been on a rock the last 7 days, we like to do a service of letting you know what the headlines are, ladies, tonight. And a very, very special version of headlines, because we have the one and only Miss Brickell bringing us headlines. What's going on, Sugarfoot?
I'm excited. You know, I got a new part-time position for this segment only, because Miss Milan is going to be back next week, y'all.
Okay.
So, yes.
Points toward, she got some points towards her retirement. That's
right,
all right.
Extra duties here.
We're going to give you her pay for today, too.
Word. We got some good stuff going on in the news, mixed with a little crazy. You know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one we have going on is Chameleonaire. Anybody remember Chameleonaire?
Yeah.
So he actually has invested in a 16-year-old entrepreneur's company. Actually, she has a hot sauce company, and he has invested in her. And this story is coming to you through Black Enterprise.
Okay.
So this 16-year-old, she's actually based out of Texas. Her name is Tyler Simone Creighton. She actually launched her company in 2017. So it's been a few years. It's called Sienna Sauce. And actually, I don't even eat hot sauce, but hearing her story and the fact that she's 16 and out here grinding, I might have to burn my tongue a little bit to try her sauce.
Gotta support.
Yeah, absolutely. So her company actually won Best Sauce in a competition called Sauceaholic Fest in Texas 2 years in a row.
Oh, word.
And then she won $25,000 in capital on Good Morning America. So she's been out here doing her thing.
She about to be a millionaire.
Exactly.
If she's not already one.
Exactly.
So, like, this is good because we've had years of supporting that white man named Pete.
Right? No more Texas Pete, sorry.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Pete done got me through a couple times. Okay, anything from Texas, I rock with it.
Well, this is out of Texas too, Sienna Sauce. And then actually she had another $10,000 that she got from a revolt pitch competition. But actually what got Chameleonaire's attention was her pitch when he had a what's it called? When he had a pitch competition.
Okay.
She was the runner-up. And he said, okay, well, I like what she has to offer. And he actually invested in her because of her resilience. And he wanted to give back to, you know, the youth because they need the guidance and the investment. So we have to look out for our future. It's not just about what we're doing now. It's about the next generation, too.
Word.
And her sauce is actually currently in over 65 stores across Texas and Mississippi.
Yo!
So this girl's doing her thing.
Taking over.
Tyler Simone Creighton.
We gotta bring her to Virginia.
I'm trying to tell you, she's actually working on getting the market share so she can actually expand the company. So
maybe we can come up with a slogan for her. Because, you know, Louisiana guy, I put that shit on everything.
True.
And then Texas Pete, just Texas Pete. So maybe we can come up with Sienna. Sienna.
Yeah, that'd be really nice because I'm excited about this, and a black little girl too. So way to go.
Come see our sauce, Sienna. Eat. No, okay.
Maybe not the last part.
We can't be too black, y'all.
We're gonna have to edit that. Actually, our next story, this gets a little crazy. Of course, the most craziest state we have is Florida. So this is brought to you by Florida.
Well, where the killers reign.
So in this story, a Florida man dies after his girlfriend leaves him in a suitcase. Yeah.
What? Hold on.
Wait. Allegedly, they were playing hide and seek. So, I guess she told him to go hide, and oh yeah, let me zip you up in here, and she never came to get him. But
he died.
He actually died in a suitcase. So there is more to the story, though. So of course, she was charged with second-degree murder. Her name is Sarah Boone. So she was charged. She was actually 42, and her boyfriend, 42 as well, George Torres, was yelling for help inside the suitcase. And her responses, I feel so bad for him. I really do, because she said, "This is what it feels like when you choke me."
What?
And she also said, "This is what it feels like when you cheat on me." So, god dang.
You feel like you in a suitcase when you get cheated on?
I have never experienced that, thankfully.
Yeah.
I was like, sheesh. So yes, and what actually made it worse is the fact of allegedly, she told the police that they were playing hide and seek, and the police said a cell phone video raised some suspicions. I mean, yeah, if they got you saying, "Hey, this is what it feels like when you cheat on me," I think that's kind of like,
I can't breathe when you're touching me.
Exactly.
I suffocate with you.
Oh man. So the police actually got these videos from the girlfriend, and it was sad because he was begging for his life.
How do I breathe? We about to come up with a new. We about to come up with a soundtrack for him, boy. Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace. So an autopsy report will be conducted, which will determine the cause of death. I mean, your legs fall asleep or you suffocate first. Which
How do you hide in a? This had to be a very small man, though. Hey, you know what? Interesting enough, because we got a guest coming on and talking to us in a few minutes, because he actually played roles in some of these cases.
Oh, okay.
So that might be a new. We might have found your new role, big dog.
So he played the Florida man.
Put you in the case.
Oh man, that is awful.
That's crazy.
And so we actually have one final story as well. So actually, this is brought to you by the Shade Room. Social media shows supports for Nathaniel Woods as they asked Alabama's governor to stop his execution. He's actually supposed to be executed on March the 5th. So that's tomorrow. So I'm hoping this guy doesn't get executed. I'm hoping that...
What did he do?
So this guy was convicted of killing 3 officers back in 2004. And he has maintained his innocence through the years, and he has a co-defendant in his case that reportedly confessed to him being a lone gunman in the crime, though. But it's just really sticky. I guess being in Alabama, they put everything on you. So.
They just a whole nother country. The stuff they get away with in Alabama, it's just unheard of amongst the other 49 states.
Exactly. So there is, they have received an enormous amount of support, and appeals that have been made by multiple activists, including Martin Luther King III, who recently wrote a letter to the governor. So they're really trying to get this guy off and not be executed. So they're working hard. But
sad to say,
that's a whole nother country. Like you said.
Yeah, and that's the deep South. And this is a black man too.
Yes. And prosecutors say that on June 17th of 2004, officers in Birmingham were in the process of arresting Woods at an apartment. He was reportedly dealing drugs with the co-defendant, Carrie Spencer.
Word.
So, when it gets to drugs and you got somebody with he say, she say.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I don't think any amount of drugs is really worth it. Definitely.
No, it's not. Especially when it comes to people getting locked up for years, for decades over weed, and now weed is becoming a legal source. That's why I was like telling people, get Bernie on the ballot. You know what I'm saying? Because with him trying to make weed legal, it would actually give these inmates, quote unquote, an opportunity to be free, man. Because they in there doing hard time with killers, rapists, and all that, and they just had possession of marijuana or selling it or smoking it. And here we are, people in the store selling this, doing the same thing they were doing when they got locked up. And it be permitted. That's just, man. We're going to keep him lifted in prayer.
Yes. Yeah. So there's a petition that was going around to stop the execution. So I'm hoping that, they pull enough signatures together so he won't tomorrow. But,
Word.
Prayers go out to him and his case. But this segment of Headlines with Brickell has been sponsored by Miss Milan Jewelry, where all jewelry is $5. Kids jewelry is $1, and Z Collection pieces are $25. Come be a part of the Miss Milan Jewelry family at www.missmilanjewelry.com. Yeah.
Well, shout out to that, ladies and gentlemen. That is Headlines, brought to you by Brickell. Good job.
Yeah. All right.
That's right. Word. Well, shout out to that, man. We done got March started off right, okay? Again, man, we gonna send our prayers. Hopefully they don't execute my man in Alabama, man. We gonna hopefully he gets exonerated of all those crazy charges, man. But again, that's Alabama, man.
It's Alabama.
That's Alabama. They do got a nice strip club in Alabama.
Oh my God.
Cookies and cream, shout out Cookies and cream, man. Yeah,
that's probably the best thing going down there, huh?
Just about. We'll talk about that later. That's on a later episode. Thank you so much for watching our video. Now, if you don't mind, can you do us one more favor? Hit that subscribe button and also tap that bell notification. That way you're alerted about all of our live content, our live episodes, behind the scenes information, also live interviews with some of your favorite guests, and plus many more right here on Blacktop TV. Also, if you need more information about the show, follow us on Instagram, The Blacktop. That's DABLACKTOP, and you know me. Ha! I'm a poet, ain't even know it. I rhyme all the time. And that's about it.